Everyone, we are group one of 2014. Today we are going to talk about market segmentation, and our group has four members. I'm Dương, Trọng, here is Nghĩa, and that guy Hoàng. Hope you guys enjoy our videos. Please leave comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe.
Now I will show you more detail about topics market segmentation. We have four parts in this content. The first part is definition, the second is type of market segmentation, the third is why market segmentation, and the fourth is how to segmentation market. The first part I will show you about definition of market segmentation. Market segmentation is the process of dividing an entire market up to different customer segments having common needs and respond similarly to a market action. A market segment is a small unit within a large market comprising a like-minded individual, and it's comprised of individuals who think the same line or have similar interests.
Next, I will talk to you about the next part is how many types of market segmentation. There are four types of market segmentation: demographic, behavioral, psychographic, geographic segmentation. The first one is demographic segmentation. It is one of the simplest and most widest types of segmentation. General divides a large population into specific customer group based on 5 variables: age, gender, life cycle, stage, income, religion, race, and nationality. Age is become because consumer needs and want change with their age. A youngster might want a mobile phone, but an earning professional will want a communicator with lots of extra features, email and file editing support. Life cycle stage define what will be the need of that particular customer. For example, a child will need dolls and toys, a middle-aged customer will need insurance.
And why we need the market segmentation? First, the reason is the market segmentation and corresponding product differentiation strategy can give a firm a temporary commercial advantage. Most market segmentation are the techniques used to attract the right customer. The next reason is the objective of segmentation are to reduce risk in deciding where, when, how, and to whom a product, service, or brand will be marketed, and to increase marketing efficiency by directing efforts specifically toward the design segment in a manner consistent with that segment characteristic. And the final reason is why the market is initially reduced to its smallest homogeneous component. Perhaps an individual business in practice will require the marketer to find common dimensions that will allow him to view this individual as larger, profitable segment.
Now we talk about the steps in the segmentation process. There are 6 steps in the segmentation process. The first step is define the market. The second is create market segments. Next, we have to evaluate the process market segments into viability. Next one is construct segment profiles. And the next step is evaluate the attractiveness of each segment. And finally, we have to select the target markets. Okay, so I will present to you some of the most important steps in this 6 step. First is step 1. The first step in creating the market segment is to clearly define the market of interest as discussed in the markets, sub-markets, and the product market section. It's also important not to define market too broadly. And the second important step is step 4. You may be required to describe the segments or develop a segment profile for some of the items below. You may not know it actually. In that case, you either make a logical assumption or do not include the factor in the segment profile. Remember that the task here is to describe and understand the segment a little more. Thank you for listening. This is the end of our video.